I'm going to be free at last.
God, you're a stupid, stupid man. What do you think I've been doing all these years? Your life is my life.
My husband was diagnosed with an incurable disease. Even though he can only survive with a ventilator, I never once thought about abandoning him. One day the dog accidentally knocked the plug out, and the machine immediately stopped working. My husband tried to call for me, but no sound came from his throat. He started losing consciousness. Luckily, I noticed something was wrong. I quickly plugged the power back in. After a brief shock, he finally opened his eyes again. To prevent this from happening again, I placed a bell by his bed. He just has to shake his head, and I will rush to him immediately. Our son waved to him from the window, even though he lay there like a living corpse. But he still had a strong will to live, because he promised me he would spend his life with me. We met at a ball. When a ball flew from the other side, he intentionally hit it behind me. I saw through his trick. At that moment, he knew I felt the same. Soon we were together, but the gap between our statuses was too large. My family looked down on him, saying I shouldn't marry a poor man. But I had already decided to marry him. After the wedding, he took me to Kenya for an adventure. We spent our sweet honeymoon there. Our marriage was filled with a unique sweetness. During the trip, I became pregnant with our child. Everything was moving in the right direction, but it seemed that God envied our perfection and played a cruel joke on us. That night, he was alone outside, when suddenly excruciating pain hit his whole body. Breathing became incredibly difficult. He fought the pain and went to find a friend, but collapsed on the ground. This time, he never stood up again. When he was sent to the hospital, he had lost consciousness, and even breathing had become abnormally difficult. The doctors had to insert a tube into his throat. The ventilator saved his life. I rushed to the hospital after receiving the news. When I walked into the room, I saw him lying weakly on the bed, the ventilator buzzing beside him. In one night, he went from lively to hanging by a thread. The doctor told me he had an incurable disease and would need the ventilator to survive, but even that could only last for 3 months. His life was now on a countdown. This devastating news hit me again and again, but I didn't break down in tears. Instead, I remained calm, because no matter what, I wouldn't give up on him.